Good morning. We can do better than that. Good morning. By authorization of the Board of Trustees, it is my honor to declare that the 60th commencement ceremony of Bucks County Community College is now in order. The ceremony in which we are participating continues a great tradition, marking an important milestone in the life of an institution, its graduates, and society. College commencement ceremonies stretch back over 900 years to the establishment of the first universities in medieval Europe, beginning with the University of Bologna in 1088. Upon graduation from Bucks County Community College, today's graduates will have earned their place among thousands of scholars from these and other institutions of higher learning around the globe. In recognition of this, we wear academic robes modeled after those worn by scholars in the original medieval universities, both to recognize our heritage and to remind ourselves that we are members of a global scholarly community charged to use our professional skills appropriately, pursue further learning, and use knowledge for the betterment of humankind. At this time, those of you seated, if you would please rise as you are able for our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by the Bucks Madrigal Singers under the direction of Professor Rochelle Reed. Please be seated. Welcome to our 2025 and 2026 graduates who we celebrate today, your friends and family members, and faculty and staff who have joined us in person today, and the many loved ones, alumni, and friends who are watching online. Our faculty marshal for today's ceremony is Dr. Charles Beam, Professor of Business and Bucks County Community College graduate class of 1974. Thank you, Dr. Beam. Joining me on the platform are Attorney Thomas Jennings, Chair of the Bucks County Community College Board of Trustees. Dr. Gerard O'Sullivan, Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs. Our student speaker, Sierra Kunigas. And Mr. Randall Miller, class of '81, President of the Bucks County Community College Alumni Council. We are also joined by several distinguished guests today. In addition to Board of Trustees Chair Jennings, several of the college's trustees have joined us today. Dr. Rick Balukas, Mr. Jim Dancy, Trustee Jamie Fazalor, Vice Chair of our Board of Trustees, Ronnie Fuchs, Trustee Vincent Magyar, Trustee Carol Mignoni Ferguson, Trustee John Murray, Trustee Ed Takmajian, and Trustee Phil Wersta. We're also joined by the president of our board from our foundation. Please welcome Foundation Board President Jennifer Frost. And joining us in the audience today from the Foundation Board, Dr. Vail Garvin. Thank you for joining us. And now, I ask the members of our faculty and our professional staff, along with all of those who hold the rank of Emeritus Professor, to rise and be recognized. Finally, I'd like to extend special congratulations to our student veterans who served our country in uniform and are now graduating from Bucks. They're each wearing a red, white, and blue cord in recognition of their service. Will our student veterans please rise to be recognized? At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the chair of the Bucks County Community College Board of Trustees, Attorney Tom Jennings.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. Good morning. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, congratulations to all graduates. As you have heard many times, college is not a final destination. It has been and will be, by your own initiative, an important pathway on your journey to a bright and promising future. You have earned a certificate or degree, and with it the opportunity for success. You have the knowledge, you have the confidence, and you now have the credential. You are well prepared to assume greater responsibility. Who you are and what you do is important not only to yourself, but to our entire community. You can make a difference. We are depending on you to make a difference for the betterment of our community. Special thanks to all who helped you get this far, family, friends, and faculty, all part of the Bucks community. Enjoy this occasion and remember it always with great pride. We are all proud of you. Thank you.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day for a graduation. Check out those mortarboards. Love them. Thank you, Chair Jennings. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our 2026 student commencement speaker. Sierra Kunigas is graduating from Bucks County Community College with an Associate of Science degree in Science, earning a 4.0 GPA. Sierra joined our Bucks community in spring of 2024. During her time here, she has served as the founder and president of the Astronomy Club and Student Government Association secretary, and she is also a member of Phi Theta Kappa and the Honors Program. Through the help and encouragement of her professors, Sierra attended a summer research experience for undergraduates at East Texas A&M University within their astronomy and physics department. Sierra will be continuing her studies at East Texas A&M University, where she will pursue a bachelor's degree in physics with an astrophysics emphasis and minor in chemistry. More women in science, please. Her goal is to pursue a career in cosmochemistry and continue to take on leadership roles that both educate and engage local community members on how the universe works around them. It is my great pleasure and honor to introduce Sierra Kunigas.
Good morning. Good morning, members of the Board of Trustees, President Jones, administration, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and fellow graduates of the Bucks County Community College class of 2026. Today is a day to celebrate. We have reached a milestone that should be recognized for how important it truly is. It's just as important, though, to reflect and remember that this moment is not always guaranteed. A study done in 2024 by the Education Data Initiative found that in Pennsylvania alone that year, there were 1,047,644 residents who dropped out of college, making up 4.5% of nationwide dropouts. It can be easy to look at statistics like these and forget the people they represent. For many of them, college was a dream or an opportunity that, for many reasons, was unable to become reality. According to the same study, college dropouts who returned and completed their degree in Pennsylvania accounted for 7.3% of the national completer population. Today, some of the people in this room, including myself, are part of that 7.3% who have altered their path from college dropouts to college graduates. Once again, those numbers only tell us how many. They don't tell us why or what it took to get here. Right after I graduated high school, I had doubts as to whether or not the major I chose was the right fit for me. But I pushed those worries aside. I was already on the path that my teachers and I had laid out years prior. I tried to convince myself that I just needed more time to adjust to a new environment. However, I learned very quickly that the major I chose and the university I was attending was not aligned with who I wanted to become. The reasons no longer matter to me, and they no longer take up space in my life, but there was a time when everything I thought my future depended upon fell apart and I dropped out of college. At the time, it felt like my life had come to a standstill and I had no idea what to do with it. Time kept moving, but I couldn't seem to comprehend it or keep up with it. I spent the next few years consumed by feelings of fear, regret, and disappointment. How was I supposed to move on from what felt like the biggest failure I had ever experienced? In reality, it was never a failure. It was a turning point that allowed me to change everything and learn from my mistakes. That change in perspective is what led me to Bucks. Suddenly, something that may have seemed like my biggest blunder turned into the path that led me to every achievement and possibility I could imagine. But I still had doubt in the back of my mind. What if I'm not smart enough? What if it's too difficult? What if I'm forcing myself to go down this path just to feel like I'm moving forward? I've since come to realize that I wasn't forcing myself at all, but regaining a sense of hope. Life disguises growth as failure and strengths as weaknesses. So if something is difficult, it matters because you can't grow without going through those challenges first. I felt dumb before I gained knowledge. I felt terrified before I felt brave. I felt weak before I felt strong, and I went through chaos before I felt peace. I'm here today because my drive and willingness to keep going inherently moves me forward and pushes me to accomplish goals I would have never set for myself only a few years prior. Throughout my time at Bucks, I've created a new club from scratch, completed a summer research program in Texas, organized support for fellow students as a peer mentor, took honors level courses, and gave presentations and speeches to faculty, boards, and student groups. Each of those experiences began as something that intimidated me, and yet every time I chose to try anyway. Through that, I've learned that growth rarely looks the way we expect it to, and doesn't always mean you live without doubt. I have become stronger, more resilient, and more self-aware than I ever have, and I now know that if I have a strong enough will to do something, I will keep pushing for it, even if I lose sight of the end goal, trusting that I will make it to the finish. I couldn't have found myself without first feeling lost. Thankfully, feeling lost also gave me an opportunity to make meaningful and indispensable connections. I wouldn't have gotten the opportunities I've had without the help and kindness of those in the Student Life Office, Chris Seifert, Carol Brandt, and Naomi Thompson. The professors who continually offered their support and guidance, especially Professor Michael Bobby, Dr. Aaron Berger, Professor Elizabeth Brush, Dr. Ryan Feely, and Dr. Andrew Ippolito. The friendship and compassion of my fellow classmates, Ethan Greco, Nikita Hazari, and Lulu Zeladon-Ruber. The hard work and dedication of President Jones, and the love and care of my close friends and family. I will always be grateful for the belief you had in me, for the space you created for me to grow, and for your willingness to help in every situation. Just as the people around me shaped who I've become, I've also had the privilege of witnessing the growth of others. Every semester, as I held my first astronomy club meeting, many would sit in silence. Meeting after meeting, they would slowly come out of their shells. They began to laugh, make jokes, enjoy themselves, and say hello to each other in the halls. What an honor it is to see people feel comfortable and welcome in an environment that was once unfamiliar to them. What an honor it is to see people feel free to be themselves. And what an honor it is to see such a kind and lighthearted community grow stronger week after week. Moments like these have shown me that the heart of Bucks lies in its people. Everywhere I looked, I saw students supporting one another, professors going out of their way to advocate for their students, and staff members supporting student initiatives and fundraisers. Every semester, I watched people walk into a classroom unsure of themselves and leave with confidence they never realized they had. I've seen so many students balancing jobs, financial hardships, and personal struggles show up every day, determined to create a brighter future for themselves and for their families. I've watched as students discovered their passions, find their voices, become leaders, and form friendships that change their lives. Those interactions remind me that a community is nothing without its people. And because of all of you, my journey at Bucks didn't just give me my hope back. It transformed it into power. For all of you here today, I hope you not only feel a sense of pride, but also a sense of power. Because whether we feel ready or not, life keeps moving forward. Every second is a new and unique opportunity, one that can never be repeated. We may not know exactly what the future holds, but we can influence it by the choices we make and the persistence we show. Growth comes from trusting yourself enough to know when change is necessary. Even though many of us will be leaving this campus for the last time today, the progress, habits, and confidence we have gained will continue to shape every decision we make moving forward. For those inside that 7.3% who have found their way back to college after stopping, or all of you outside of that number, today is proof that progress is not linear and that persistence matters much more than perfection. You are all currently succeeding through one of life's biggest hurdles, learning who you are and trusting that it's enough. Just because we may be moving away from Bucks doesn't mean that success has to stop. Your time here has hopefully given you more than just credits or a degree. It's given you confidence, a sense of pride, and most importantly, belief in yourself. That belief is something that no change in location can take away from you. Wherever you go next, always carry this moment with you as evidence of what you are capable of. Because no matter where life takes you, you've already proven to yourself that you can make it through uncertainty and come out of it much stronger. This is not an end to your journey, but a continuation of everything you've already achieved. This whole experience has turned what once was only a dream into your reality. Thank you all so much for your time. Good luck through all your trials and triumphs of life, and most of all, congratulations to the 2026 Bucks County Community College graduates.
Sierra, thank you. You spoke directly to our hearts and minds. The future, thanks to students like Sierra, is bright and full of promise. Thank you again. Every commencement ceremony features a special recognition of students who have earned academic distinction. At Bucks County Community College, we regard outstanding scholarship as deserving of public recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, you will please note that students who have earned academic distinction, frequently referred to as Latin honors, are indicated with a symbol next to their names in the program. We will recognize them now. Students graduating with a minimum cumulative grade point average of 3.5 have earned the distinction cum laude and are wearing a royal blue honor cord. Will those students graduating cum laude please rise in place and be recognized? Thank you, and please be seated. Students graduating with a minimum cumulative grade point average of 3.75 have earned magna cum laude distinction. They are wearing a silver honor cord. Will those students graduating magna cum laude please rise to be recognized? Thank you, and please be seated. Students graduating with a minimum cumulative grade point average of 3.9 have earned the distinction of summa cum laude. They are wearing gold honor cords. Will those students graduating summa cum laude please rise to be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. You're way ahead of me. It is now my honor to invite the Chair of the Board of Trustees back to the podium. Chair Tom Jennings.
And now is the moment we truly have all been waiting for. Will candidates for certificates and degrees please rise? Trustee Jennings, I present to you approved candidates for certificates and associate degrees from Bucks County Community College.
President Jones, by virtue of the authority vested in and as approved by the Board of Trustees of Bucks County Community College, you are authorized on behalf of the Board to confer on each of these candidates the certificate or degree as earned, as certified by the appropriate school, faculty, and dean. Graduates, as graduates of Bucks County Community College, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps.
Please be seated. We will begin this morning's degree conferrals with a special recognition. Andrew Goldberg, a bright, inquisitive, and excellent student and member of the class of 2026, left us much too soon. By authorization of the Board of Trustees, we are honored to graduate Andrew today with an Associate of Arts degree in Business Administration posthumously. We are graced with the presence of his family with us today for this occasion. His parents, Mark and Amy, his brothers, Timothy and Daniel, grandmother, Nancy Stockberger, and Aunt Joanne Carlin. Would members of Andrew's family please join Trustee Jennings and me to receive Andrew's diploma. At this time, we have the pleasure of recognizing each graduate individually. Graduates, you will be called forward by row. As Interim Vice President O'Sullivan reads your name, please come up the ramp to join Chair Jennings and me in the center, be recognized, and receive your diploma cover. You will then proceed down the opposite ramp to have a professional picture taken and receive a gift from the Alumni Association. To our family members in attendance, this will be a perfect opportunity to take pictures. However, you will need to remain in your seats to keep the aisles clear. We will have a professional photographer take pictures of every graduate as they cross the stage. Graduates will receive an email with information regarding purchasing their photos. So let's begin.
Sierra Kunigas. Kaylee Kusick. Becca Graber. Taylor Devine. Noah Morris Dupre. Antonio Morris. Alexandria Kettinger. Derek Charles Boland. Janessa Torres. Stephen White. Chase Wyman. Dana Lynch. Jamie Tierney. Aaliyah Frazier. Jeffrey Fight. Anastasia Steen. Aaron Mulhern. Ava Palumbo. Corinne Crandall. Emma Paris. Layla Rosati. Zoe Chappelle. Skylar Colton. Anna Kerwood. Sodawin Tuck. Adam Gargani. Dhruv Pala. Dimitro Sifra. Ethan Greco. Cameron Maluzia. Mason Campbell. Peter Bellatieri. Brianka Inman. Jonathan Daly. Timothy Lotecki. Corey Tyson. Kemley Claudio. Jordan Bremser. Aiden Andrews. Hannah McMenamin. Kyle Mumbauer. Jesse Warland. Nathaniel Ricci. Courtney Schaff. Kaylee Avalone. Olivia Jaffe. Alice Zhang. Sophia Marengo. Usma Malik. Edwin Flores Ramos. Mark Steigerwalt. Daniel Stahl. Robert Miernicki. Rebecca Nowak. Corinne Schisler. Bryce Ammon. Hannah Reinford. Mercy Deborah Hammond. Mohammed Rihan. Madison McCracken. Eric Cisak. Jessica Tomasco. Marin Drumbor. Leighton Mead.
It's an easy one.
Amy Arnold. Kelly Stout. Jennifer Hammond. Drew Manick. Aaron Mayo. Ryan Kuha. Carlos Hernandez. Jaden Taylor. Alex Horvath. Abigail Pay. Destiny Mifflin. Mickey Ruiz. Noah Santosuso. Katerina Charrington. Alexis Kenny. Emily Spadafora. Michael Brennan. Erlake Arveladze. Nathan Klitsch. Malin Whitmire. Sophie Yago. Michelle Sheehan. Elizabeth Gaffney. Andrew Chodelka. Mark Kogan. Amanda Aldifer. Isabella Pugnetti. Gracie Pugnetti. Daniel Arden. Jocelyn Negron. Nicholas Negron. John W. Glynn V. Gruber. Oliver Gruber. Tylea King. Jillian Yaros. Wyatt Durstein. Hamid Baero. Alexa Cahill. Carly Tripler. Emily Pizzo. Binal Vania. Nikita Hazare. Sophia Maria Liberty. Elizabeth Stauffer. Nalaja Darlington. Victoria Melnikovich. Brandon D. Oliveira. Alana Dodson. Sydney Werner. Kristen Zumbel. Alyssa Niermeyer. Kayla Nicole Worley. Roberto Wallace. Teresa DeMario. Michaela Schneider. Kristen Benassi. Olivia Gleason. Destiny McFadden. Elizabeth Smith. Nadia Tistari. Molly Hannon. Anthony Hodgson. Paige Ramsey. Daniel Doherty III. Yesenia Rodriguez. Robert Baconfuso. Maria Escobar. Josiah Tomini. Georgina Martinez. Kayla Van Atta. Michael Laurenti. Alyssa Chesney. Leslie Rodriguez. Abigail Mallon. Ashley Flores Vasquez. Adriana Gonsalves. Samira Shermamatova. Carlene Fittingoff. Gabrielle Bonelli. Caitlin Cataldo Smith. Nicole Pepe. Gabrielle Brooks. Nayeli Patino. Evangeline Conde Garcia. Emily Totman. Danielle Jaco. Joseph Snyder. Kyle Gallagher. Timothy Walker. Nicholas Morlock. Cole Fairweather. Henry Flynn. Michael Esposito. Rachel Brettel. Zoe Lear. Brooke Bollinger. John Wilding. Aiden O'Hara. Cecily Saborin. Andrea Tryon. Alexandra DeMeo. Brianna Perez Villalta. Pavlo, not Pavlov. Mary Pavlo. Justin Ayala. Chantal Brione Wiseman. Fabiha Jahan. Michaela Rodriguez. Nayelian Gonzalez Sanchez. Matthew Dallas. Miranda Varner. Alexis Stallworth. Carla Jones. Vladislav Shevchuk. Doug Schneider. Anwar Nasrulov. Diana Zhumanayev. Abimbola Olajide. What's that? You too. Thank you.
Yep. A round of applause. And that's what it's really all about, right? At this time, I am pleased to introduce Mr. Randy Miller, class of 1981, president of our Alumni Council.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2025 and 2026. The Bucks County Community College Alumni Association celebrates your successes and welcomes you into the proud network of Centurions. Being active in what is now your Alumni Association will keep you in touch with the college and connect you with alumni in the region and beyond who would be welcoming members of your professional network. Through service activities and social events, we give back to our community and we have fun. We want you to join us. Will all the new graduates rise as you are able? And other Bucks County Community College alumni that are here, as you're able and you would like to do so, please rise as well. Awesome. It gives me great pleasure to induct all graduating students of Bucks County Community College into the Bucks County Community College Alumni Association. Welcome to our family. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Thank you, Randy, and welcome to our newest alumni. I would like to close our ceremony by thanking the staff who helped make it a success today. Ursula Zach, Chair, and all the members of our Commencement Planning Committee. Beth Brower, Chief of Staff. Kate Esposito and the registrar team. Dan Kanak and the marketing and communications team. Joe Shannon and the information technology team, and a special shout out to Damon Honeycutt for sound today. Josh Johnson and our facilities services team. Mark Goldberg and our safety and security team. Chris Seifert and the student life team. Professor Rochelle Reed and our fabulous madrigal singers. And our sign language interpreters, Suzanne and Raina from DHI. And finally, thank you, Dr. Charles Beam, for serving as faculty marshal, and to every member of our faculty and staff. They are dedicated and caring professionals. The success of today's graduates is in great part due to their hard work and dedication. Thank you, faculty and staff members of Bucks County Community College. And now to the graduates. Today, you graduate from one of the finest community colleges in the country. You have earned your place among thousands of alumni of this great college, and you will forever be known as a centurion. As Bucks alumni, you are graduates of a community college, a very particular type of higher education institution. We community colleges are the people's colleges. We are not ivory towers or places of elites. Instead, we exist to ensure higher education is available and accessible to people from all walks of life throughout their lives. Places where people learn to think and question, to seek data-informed answers, to research and create, to prepare both to make a living and a life worth living. Community colleges are educational, cultural, and economic engines of our communities and American society at large. We foster economic and social mobility. As the newest graduates of Bucks County Community College, I challenge you to embody our community college ethos. Make it part of your daily life by thinking and questioning, by determining fact from fiction, seeking data-informed answers, by researching and creating both to inform and to expand knowledge, perspectives, and understanding, and by engaging in and with the communities in which you reside and work to make them better places to live. You are graduating into a world that needs people who can do these things. Whether in your profession or community, I challenge you to take what you have learned here to make them better by being more informed, data-focused, and oriented toward making our communities local, national, global, better places for all people to live. I believe you can do these things. I look forward to the many successes and the better world you will help create for all of us. Congratulations, graduates. We conclude today's ceremony with our alma mater, followed by a recession of the stage party, faculty, and students. All audience members, please remain in place until the last graduate has left the gymnasium. Now, please rise as you are able for our alma mater, Light of Wisdom, composed and arranged by Professor of Music Rochelle Reed, who will lead its singing by the Bucks County Community College Madrigal Singers.